So grab the magnifying glass real quick. Just did not jump on the pad right. It's not all the way straight on top of it. So now I gotta get a fine point, very fine point soldering tip. And soldering iron on. Let it heat up. I'm just going to tell you, this ain't fun when you have to do this. Because you might hit other balls. You might have to take a couple balls off just to get to the one that isn't really right. So I'm going to pause it and work on this until I get all my balls. Basically, I'm just going to have to clean the pads off with this tip. Try to get them as flat as possible. Put the tiniest amount of flux back on. Put another ball on top of it and try to reheat it with the hot air gun and try to get it to sit correctly. Once I do that, I will start it back up. Okay, it was actually a lot easier than usual. The very fine soldering tip picked it straight up. It was like it wasn't even attached to the pad at all. I mean, I could look at it from the angle and see that it was a little bit higher, seemed a little bit higher as well than the other ones. You just can't have that. So I removed it, used my handy dandy Harbor Freight tool, put just the teeniest tiny bit of flux back on it and dabbed it on that pad. Put a ball back on top of it. And slowly went down and reheated it up, and it jumped straight on the pad. Just what we want. So I'm going to set this to the side now that it's done. And try to bring the camera over so you can see it better. That's why it's on a tripod, people, because I can't hold a camera for nothing. Okay. Let me readjust the camera here. So now we're going to set that to the side. Clean off our board. Just checking to see if there's any glue that I kind of need to scrape off. Not a fan of glue if you haven't noticed. There's a little bit, so I'm just going to put my fine tip nozzle back on. cord's untangled. Just kind of scrape off the glue. Not damaging the traces. Alright, so that should be it for the hot air gun. So, gotta change our tip. Change it back, I should say. Turn our soldering iron on. Hit the area we're going to clean with our flux. Once again, it's the JV-F010 BGA gel flux by Jovi. Just want to let you guys know I bought my machine at AV Repair. If you go to Google and type in AV Repair, then space Jovi, I'm sure you'll find it. It's a black website with red on it. When I ordered mine, they were on back order, or they sold all theirs, but they got me one within a couple weeks, and the guys are really nice, so I recommend if you're going to buy a new one, go through them. I don't think they're always going to be out of stock when people order, but if it is, it's good for them, right, because they're selling them. Okay, we need to tin our tip. Proceed to remove the old flux or the old solder.